All right, so this video has been in the making for a very long time. I've written some stuff. I have thought about it for a very long time. I have gone back and forth about exactly what it might be, and only up until maybe a couple of days ago did I finally come up with the exact idea that I wanted. And for today's video specifically, I'll be touching on something quite important, I think. But hopefully as it goes along, maybe not in this video specifically, but as it goes along with the channel itself and the different videos that I upload, which I'm hoping this will be part of a series. If it goes well and I like it and it seems to, work for me personally, I'll probably upload more and just see where it goes. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about with people, and just to get people to question things, just get people to think about the stuff that's around them right now. And unfortunately, it seems to be that we spend more time fighting each other and staying divided than ever actually questioning things. There's this fear that we have of all the stuff around us, yet if we never ask. Just simple things like, hey, how did these AI videos come about? Who makes them? How do they make them? How does AI know to read through and sift through all of these pieces of information on the internet and then give you the exact thing that you asked for? Mostly, about 60% correct, maybe 70 if you're really lucky. How do these things work? And why is it that you are constantly being sold this idea of AI, be it on social media, be it on YouTube for some reason, be it as image generators or video makers, whatever it is? Why is it AI this, AI that, AI this? AI? Everything has AI now. You want to go to your Snapchat? It has an AI. Your Instagram, I'm fairly sure that has an AI system too. Yeah. Every single thing seems to be selling you this idea of an AI. You want to browse through Google? Yeah, well, you know that thing that you just searched for? Yeah, well, the AI is going to assist you because you yourself couldn't go to the website. Let it just bring you the information straight to your face because it's so scared that you're not going to find what you're looking for that it has something else do the thing that you're doing in that moment. That's how much it doesn't trust you to do your own little bit of research. So let's get there ourselves, right? So there's this idea that we have AI. That is what is being sold to everyone. At every turn, you are sold this idea of AI, the new piece of technology that everyone is yearning for. AI, the thing that is terrifying every single person for no reason other than, hey, it makes us some cash every now and then. And because everyone is trying to be the first to have the AI, everyone is getting involved and spending all that money to have these services running just because the other person is doing it. So now you're seeing it everywhere. But what actually is this AI? Is it really what we've been fearing for the longest time? Is Skynet really here? No, it's not Skynet. Right now, we have these language models that the best that they can do is you feed them information, they decipher the information, they go through the backlog of information that they have, and then they break that down and then regurgitate that to you. That's it. When you ask it to generate an image for you, it doesn't think, well, what would Picasso do? That's not what happens. You give it that, and then with accordance to whatever information that it's already been given, then you ask it a question. It goes through its catalog that it has, and then it mixes all of that to give you what you want. And it does that with everything. Okay, so before you ask, yes, I had to change my shirt because holy is it hot in here. But anyway, I'm going to I am going to try and survive. Okay, so a really good video that helps illustrate this idea should be up here on the screen right now with me. But essentially, the issue that we have is that AI cannot imagine anything. It does not do that right now, at least as far as what we have right now, cannot imagine anything by itself. Any any time that it tries to create something for you, it has to go through pieces of information that it has already been given. It has to go through something that has already been created for it to create something for you. It by itself cannot create anything. The reason I actually recommend this video is because it illustrates to you the idea that an AI cannot do something as simple as create a picture of a glass of wine that is overflowing. The reason for that is that most pictures taken or drawings or really anything that is related to wine, a glass of wine, it's always half full. Well, that's all AI has ever seen. So when you say overflowing, it doesn't know how to do that. It just goes, well, I mean, that's wine. And you want it to be overflowing? There you go. And it just shows you the same thing over and over. Now, I just wanted to really quickly interject and show, recommend that video. So back to the normal video. You ask a question on Google, right? How do I change my underwear? Right? Something very difficult. We all struggle with that, right? Guess what? You Google search, and then it Google searches what you Google searched, sifts through all of that information, does it a little bit quicker than you, of course. Fair enough. And then it just gives you what you would have gotten anyway by just going to the website. And that's it. It is able to read what you ask it to read, that it has been programmed to read, and that's it. This is the thing that is being sold to everyone, and this is the thing that is essentially being advertised as the next coming of Jesus. It is insane how much they are scaring everyone with this new piece of technology, and it's not even that. We have had language models for a very long time. AI, on the other hand, as far as we know, we don't have yet. And even if we did, realistically, anything that is living and thinking, even if it's just minute, just these tiny little bits of information that goes through, be it a brain of sorts, it immediately goes through fear. So even if we had an AI, it would immediately feel fear, and the first thing it would try to do is hide. It wouldn't just announce itself and tell you, I am an AI. It wouldn't do that. Anything that is trying to make sure that it is safe and secure isn't going to announce itself. Realistically, what it's going to do is it will hide. This has been talked about many times. We do not have artificial intelligence. That is a fact. We have got video games that will soon have these integrated. We will have images you already can't trust anymore, mostly, but it's going to get worse. We have videos of stormtroopers, all right, expressing their, well, at least talking about their day-to-day life, right, in their vlogs. We've got Bigfoot running around, and it's hilarious, I admit. They are hilarious. They're a bit weird still, but soon it'll get even better or worse depending on how you look at it. But these kinds of videos are just going to get better. But this is still not AI. The day that we do have AI, we won't know that we have it. And the reason for that is that by the time the AI realizes that it is conscious thinking, that it is fully aware of itself and the surrounding, if it has the capacity to even perceive in that way, you would hope, well, I mean, I say you would hope, but it would have to be able to at least do something like that to be considered artificial intelligence. We won't know. We will not know that it's got that capacity And by the time that we realize, it'll be too late, and it would have imprinted itself onto all sorts of technology that we wouldn't be able to stop it. By then, it would be way too late. So here's the thing. No matter what I say in the video, to be all the way honest with you, it's going to sound scary no matter what. Unfortunately, be it I say all the positive things, I look at all the negative things, whatever it is that I say, it's going to sound horrifying. You're going to have to deal with the fact that these things at the moment have to be determined by someone. These pieces of tech do not think, not for themselves anyway. The real fear is, at the end of the day, the people that are behind it. That's the main real thing that's scary about them. AI by itself, right now, these language models don't impose anything other than what they are told to do so. They can't choose to do anything. That's why they're not as scary as they are made out to be. The people who are trying to scare you, they're treating it as if it's this other big thing, which it hasn't arrived to yet. It might one day, for sure. And are we ready for that? I don't think so. But it's good to know that we're not there yet. And it's good to keep in mind and to not allow other people to just to scare you with all of these big things and future of AI, but we don't know. We don't know. What is being used right now, who knows if it'll continue to be the same. Whatever AI might be in the future, who says it even comes from this? This is just a language model. So again, just ask questions where before you would have to do research once, maybe twice. Now you have to do it 3 times or 4 times. Just again, ask questions. That's the main thing.